Well, good morning, and what a start to a week. Monday morning, look at this weather. It's absolutely brilliant, and I hope you chaps had a wonderful weekend. So it's Monday morning, and I'm in the lower forecourt, and of course you probably have known that, or probably would know that my first job today was going to be sorting this bloody insurance out. And actually, I came in, was making myself a cup of coffee, and the phone rang, and it was the insurance broker. And he said, "Sam, I just wanted to make you aware that, we've got a 7-day period where your insurance is not going to is going to be finished at the end of the 7 days." He said, "But to be honest, there's no point in even having that because the underwriters will not pay out if there's a claim." So I said, "Well, that's rubbish." And I said, "Well, while I've got you on the phone, James, I want you to have a look at a couple of things." So I switched the light away. It's another bloody cracking day in Devon. Look at this. What a belter. So I said, "James, before we end this call and we're completely uninsured and I'm thoroughly pissed off, I want to walk you through on Google Maps exactly where our cars are. I want you to see the drone footage I have of the premises. I want you to see exactly where the cars are, just in case." And thank God I bloody did, because I showed him everything. I walked him through everything. He went back to the underwriters and came back and said, "You know what, Sam? They've decided to carry on your insurance." Isn't that fantastic? What a waste of time. Complete waste of time. So we are now insured again. Well, we weren't insured previously, but we are insured now. So how fantastic that is. So all these puppies are all insured, so they can all set themselves on fire and will be absolutely fine. Lovely. Let's hope that doesn't happen. So I'm sort of doing cartwheels and doing backflips, and my back legs are going and everything this morning. So I'm really happy about that, because I thought I was going to spend another at least 2 or 3 days of admin sorting that out. But I can now free up some time and make some beer bottle labels. So that's what I got to do. But before I need to do a few bits and bobs. So contact the Mini lady. Let's get that test drive booked in. We've got people sorting finance out on the Discovery and the Nissan Qashqai. So I'm going to follow all that up, and I'm going to have another cup of coffee. Brilliant morning. What a start to a cracking week. Lovely. Right, ladies. Well, for a Monday, it's been pretty bloody productive. I must say so myself. And so after the insurance got all sorted out, the phone's been ringing, organising test drives. We've got the Discovery. A chap wants to come and test drive the Discovery on tomorrow at 11 o'clock. And this is one of the chaps who's been having his finance sorted out. So all being well with the car, that could be a sold car. That would be fantastic. Michelle is moving house again today. She moved house about a month ago and said it wasn't quite right for her. So she's up sticks and is moving house again. And she's doing that today. So she's not in the office today. I hope she doesn't get through her boyfriends as fast as she does with her houses. Otherwise, I'm in an awful lot of trouble. I'm going to go and see her a bit later on and cart some washing machines around. But and we're going to use the old Amarok to just cheekily do that one. So yeah, but other than that, beer labels all done and dusted. They're looking fantastic. Bottling's going to happen in the next couple of days, and basically, yeah, fantastic. We're insured. Great, we've got test drives booked. Beer's coming on beautifully. What a fantastic start to the week. And I must say, thank you to all you chaps who have been in touch, phoning, emailing, commenting and messaging, texting, WhatsApping about the whole insurance thing. Hopefully I've responded to all of you, and I've had good chats on the phone with certain people. So really thanks to you. Well, thanks for looking out for me. Really, really kind of you all. And I really appreciate it. So that's fantastic again. But Yeah, what a Monday. Anyway, I'm going to go and pick up the kids. Feel all perky and chipper because it's been a great day, which is fantastic again. I keep saying bloody fantastic because it is fantastic. Right, I'll see you chaps later. Might even have a Monday evening pint, but I tend to try and keep off it on a Mondays. But it's been a fantastic day. Laters. Good morning. Oh, it's doing it again. Look at that. What another belter. It just, sun keeps shining in Devon. Right, Tuesday morning, and so I'm all shiny and glistening. It's me morning cream. Fucking hell, Jesus. Tuesday morning, right, discovery, straight into the garage before the test drive because I forgot to have that bloody heat shield nipped up and it's just a little rattly. I called them last night and they said bring it in first thing. So that test drive is at 11 o'clock. Finance chap, he's got all his finance organised. So yeah, disco in and the ST is all ready to go. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how that's looking. Looks a little bit more sensible now, and we'll get that up for sale. So hopefully, disco in, go and pick up the ST, get it back, just get all the paperwork ready for the discovery for 11, and have a cup of coffee and admire the work on the ST. And I'll show you chaps when it gets back. Laters. Right, we finished running around with the cars this morning, and we've got the ST back. Have a look at this. What a transformation. Look at that. All that. Look at the wheels. Lovely and black. All that gold's gone. Those ridiculous signatures have gone. It's now completely transformed back to normal. And you can see what we did with the red here. You've got all the red in the car. So we thought we'd put the red on the back, the bottom bumper there. Doesn't it look great? And slightly more attractive than it was before, but I'm thoroughly pleased with that. What a brilliant transformation. So I'm going to get that cleaned up, hopefully today, and get it up for sale. But before I do that, Disco is being test driven. So I'm just going to give a little tart up, get the paperwork ready, and get the bugger sold. Laters. Right, that test drive went down like a cold cup of sick. Mr. Charisma came and test drove the Discovery and then buggered off and said I'll let you know. So we all know what will happen with that one. Okay, so on to the next one. The Freelander. We have a lovely chap that swung by the other day and said, I'd like to test drive your Freelander. And I said, not quite ready yet. We just got a little bit of a wobble to sort out. Totally honest with him. He said, that's absolutely fine, these things happen. So I said, I'll give you a shout when it's ready. Now I'm going to take it out for another drive, because remember last week it had a wobble, then didn't have a wobble, then continued not to have a wobble. So I'm going to take it for a drive now, and if it's not wobbling, I might see if he's only down the road, I might see if he wants to come up and have a drive in it. Sod's law, it'll then wobble. Anyhow, I'm going to get that out of the forecourt, get out and go and give it a good old drive around, and then I'm going to clean all these bloody cars because they've got bird shit and leaves and everything on it. And Mini Lady's gone very quiet, so I'm going to give her a bit of a nudge, and I'm going to get that baby up for sale today, and see what happens. Right, let's get going. Laters. Right, I am back from the thorough test drive on the Freelander, and sure enough, took it out the road and it started to wobble. The whole star started to shake and whatnot, and then I was like, oh, here we go. And then, bang, something happened and the car stopped wobbling. So it fixed itself. Simple as that. it just fixed itself. It just decided to shake whatever it was off the car, and it now performs beautifully. So I'm not quite sure what happened there, but it's fixed and doesn't wobble anymore. So I took it for a long drive and no wobble in sight. So as far as I'm concerned, this car is fixed. It's ready to be test driven and ready to get the bugger sold. So I'm going to give the customer a call and say that you can come and test drive this wobble-free Freelander and get him down here, make him a cup of coffee, treat him right, and no one will feel a thing, and we'll get that puppy sold, hopefully. But anyway, it's extraordinary how cars do that to themselves, just self-medicate and fix themselves. It's lovely. Anyway, we'll see what happens with that, if that wobble comes back or not. But as far as I'm concerned, shouldn't do. It's absolutely fine. Right as rain. Right, laters. Well, it's been all bloody go this afternoon. I got the ST all washed. It's looking fantastic. It's brilliant. That is going to fly out the door. It's looking so sexy. I'm going to photograph it, I think, tomorrow. I've got a new badge to go on the front, and I've also got the aerial that I'm having to replace. Because the aerial was gold, and so that went in the bin, and got a black one on its way. So I'll probably photograph it when all those little bits and bobs arrive. But I gave it a good old clean. I'll probably polish it tomorrow. I think Wayne is coming over tomorrow, and we're going to go over the cars and make sure they're all looking fantastic. The chap can't come to test drive the Freelander today, so he's coming Thursday morning, 10 o'clock. But we had a call from a chap who sounded a little bit flustered today, and he said, I have just bought a Q7 from Cinch and it's arrived in the Paynton branch and I've rejected. It's a bag of crap. And I said, you better get your ass down to us and have a look at our Q7, because it is raring to go. It wasn't quite raring to go. It's in the garage at the moment, and I called the garage. The water, you remember that coolant leak? Well, the coolant leak doesn't seem to be there anymore. It's been pressure tested for about 2 days and it hasn't budged. It hasn't weeped anything. So we're hoping that's probably a bit of an airlock or something like that. When I got the car, I had to put some coolant in it, and then it lost a little bit. But now it's absolutely fine. It's been run around and no nudging in coolant level. So that's a real result. And the oil leak, the chap said, it is the most minuscule of oil leaks. And it's about £2,000 to take that whole thing apart, the gasket and everything. To actually access it is pretty problematic. So I said, I'm going to come and have a look tomorrow, and we're going to come and pick it up, and we're going to show this customer who wants finance on it. We whizzed the finance through. That's all been approved already. I mean, this afternoon has been very busy, and we had to be very proactive and get things going so we can sell some bloody cars. So we've got a chap coming to view the Q7 tomorrow afternoon. He literally wants to drive it away tomorrow afternoon or the following day, because the payout needs to happen for the finance, and he wants to come at 3 o'clock and all that sort of stuff. And I've got stuff to do and kids to pick up or rearrange, so whether that will happen, but I'll push all that if needs be. Holy Lord Almighty. But what a week it's been. I mean, what a great start. We're at Tuesday and we've got inquiries, test drives, new inquiries, finance going through, and ST's coming back looking fantastic, and cars to be photographed. It's started as a belter of a week. May it continue. So I'm just sitting in the car park at school, about to pick Ted up, and I'm off for a curry tonight, and but swing back by the workshop first. The bloody workshop, if you had it today's office, and just to tidy up a few bits and bobs. But just thought I'd update you, but it's all sounding pretty promising. Things are moving slowly. Morning, chaps. Fucking hell, it's early. Bollocks, it's early. But look at that, though. Look at that. Sun is rising, the mist is forming. Why am I up so early? Well, we're getting this bloody Q7 this morning, and we need to get it back early doors. So, but what a lovely sight this morning, ladies. Right, we are back with the Q7 and picked it up from the garage, and clear set of heels. And we've got Wayne with us today. Hello, Wayne.
Hello, good morning.
And we've got a lot to do today. We've got the Q7 to get tarted up and ready for the test drive. So we're gonna, it's already had a good old valet. So we're gonna tickle the outside, soften the inside, and get it ready for the chaps to come about 2 o'clock. And other than that, we've got the ST to try and get photographed, going to put a lick of polish on it. But what do you think, Wayne? It's had all the bodywork done.
Yeah, it looks really good, doesn't it? Yeah, you would never know it's been repaired, would you?
No. On the other side, we had the door, the two doors over here resprayed. They've been resprayed. But the oil, so the coolant leak that they found, they said absolutely nothing wrong with the coolant leak. They're putting it down to an airlock. It's been tested, pressure tested, absolutely fine. The oil leak, they cleared it all off, wiped it all down, ran it, drove it, put it back on the ramp, and not a bean of oil has come out of it. So they're quite happy that, well, we just need to keep an eye on it. But yeah, a bit of oil has leaked somewhere. Maybe it's from something else when filling up oil, it's come down or something like that. I don't know, but they couldn't find an actual leak. Right, so this car has also fixed itself. So we're having, that's fixed itself, that's fixed itself. So if anyone wants to bring a car down to me, we'll just touch it, fettle it, and then you can drive it away problem free if you like. Won't cost you much either. Anyway, we're going to get on with this. Wayne?
Yes?
Let's get this, we've got some citrus wash here, and we're going to do that all down the side, and then jet washer. Go on, Wayne, you have a crack at that, and I'm going to get the jet wash ready. And start valeting, ladies. And then we'll let that dwell, Wayne. We'll let it dwell, as they say in the trade.
We'll let it dwell, okay.
Yeah. Wayne, I'm going to get the hose on, power out for the jet wash, and then get cracking. All right, Wayne, go for it.
Okay.
It's a man who's done this millions of times before in the trade. I think that's about it, Wayne, isn't it?
That looks better, doesn't it?
Yeah. I think probably time for another cup of coffee.
We'll be in a minute, and a donut. Jam donut.
Wayne bought some donuts today. Very kind of him. Right. We could give it a dry, and then there's a couple of little scuffs we need to get rid of. What have you found there, Wayne?
A couple of little tar spots.
Tar spots.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll come off easy.
Are they?
I think we'll have to dry it all, see where they are.
Yeah, well, she's looking pretty gleamy already, even just with a light wash. Mind you, she's been completely valeted, and this is just
Just wants to move her as well.
Wash off any road dirt. There are a couple of little scuffs that we just need to polish out, I think. But we'll dry it all off and have a good old look at it, Wayne, shall we?
Yeah.
Shall I put the coffee on?
Yeah. Never say no to a coffee.
All right, let's have a cup of coffee.
And a jam donut.
And a jam donut. All right, coming up.
And a bottle of beer.
And a bottle, easy. It's not quite ready yet, Wayne.
Okay, 2 more weeks.
2 more weeks.
Yeah, I'll be down your place Christmas Day. For my free bottle of beer.
Buggered if I'm waiting 2 weeks. Right, coffee. Oh, that's coming out a bit strong, that one. There you go, Wayne.
Thank you.
Take one of those.
Anyone?
Yeah, any one of those. I'll tell you what, Wayne, it'll be good if we get this bugger sold today, wouldn't it?
Yep. Get it sold. Get the money in the bank.
Get the money in the bank,
Get
absolutely.
some of those mockers.
Oh, get a Vauxhall. You like your Vauxhall
I
mockers,
like
don't you?
mockers. Yeah.
Have you ever had one?
Unfortunately, no. But I've heard they're good sellers.
Well, it's like with most cars. It's like, get this mocker, but don't get that mocker.
Yeah.
Or get the 1.4, but don't stay away from the 1.2s. Yeah, all that stuff I've got to learn, Wayne.
Well, as you get older, you learn these things, don't
I
you?
know, but I haven't been in the trade very long, so it's a bit of a learning curve. And sod's law, I just always buy the wrong ones. Mind you, I guess that's how you learn, isn't it?
Yeah.
The hard way. Right, Wayne, now I've done a thorough diagnosis on this.
Yeah.
I reckon this is all intact. Nothing's broken in here, but this is just the guts of what's in here.
Mm.
So instead of taking the whole lot out, and this is obviously to show that someone's either sitting in it or not sitting in it, I'm going to buy another one of those,
Yeah.
take the casing out, and then refit it on here.
Only if you have to get it from Audi.
Yeah. But I think that will sort it out. Yeah.
Sure. It's probably something you won't get off the shelf, isn't it?
I don't know, but I think taking that whole bloody seat out is going to be a right old nightmare. And I think that's a good potential quick fix. Mind you, want to fix it properly because it's a bloody seatbelt. So anyway, that's maybe a good start. Do you think I should buy another one of these?
What, one of these?
Yeah.
No.
Well, if this sold today, with the margin that we've got in it, do you reckon we should get another big bastard, or
No.
do you reckon we should get something smaller?
Get 3 or 4 smaller cars.
That's 3 or 4 more times the work.
Yeah, but who bothers? You got me for nothing, so it don't make no difference. does
Easy,
it?
mate. I'm not getting you for nothing, Wayne. Costing me an absolute fortune, you are.
In coffee.
Right, we're gonna. This needs tidying up, doesn't it? Look at that. So let's get that all ship shape.
Good job I opened the bonnet, wasn't it?
Huh?
Good job I opened
Well,
the
we
bonnet.
knew it needed some attention, but it's been out and about on the Devon roads, and mechanics have got their greasy little mutts on it, and Mitch, should I say. Right, Wayne?
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt. Right, we've got the degreaser, so that goes over the whole lot, and then we've got these little detailing brushes that we're just going to brush away.
You can see I've done this before, can't you?
I can, you're a bit of a dab hand at it, actually. Lots of coverage. All over the electrics.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. If you hear a bang, you know something's
That's
gone
all
wrong.
right, you know, it won't cost much. A good old covering, Wayne.
Yeah. Is that enough?
And then we're just going to do pretty things like this. Yeah. Here, check me out, Wayne, look.
Oh, yeah.
That's how you get it off.
We never cleaned his engine, did we?
You what, sorry?
We never cleaned his engine.
No, I thought Nigel Mansell did, but maybe he didn't.
Don't blame me, it wasn't my fault. I just do what you told me. Hey? Even though it's
I
wrong.
never tell you what to do, Wayne.
No.
I always ask. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to bloody do it.
I enjoy cleaning cars.
Do you?
At least you can see something for your labour, can't you? Hey?
I know, I love starting cleaning cars, and then I get a bit impatient and bored, and
Yeah, but I've done it for years, haven't I? I like £1 for every car I've cleaned. That'd be worth a lot of money. Hey? Like your beer, you'll learn.
yeah.
I'm curious to see what that turns out like.
What, my beer?
Yeah.
Bloody delicious.
Yeah, pity I give up drinking. I could have tried it. Eh? I might.
But you know what it tastes like, don't you? Well, beer, obviously, because I guess you've had a few pints in the past, have you?
Yeah. In my younger days, I used to suffer with a lot of headaches, so I give it up.
Yeah.
But I might even try.
Oh, Wayne, well, don't let me get you back into the swindle.
I'm curious to see.
What it's like.
To see what your beer tastes like. Probably half a pint, and I'd go to sleep.
Yeah. I mean, with the FCA, this chap who's getting finance on this, he's doing it through our own little broker. So, but we don't have to be regulated by the FCA because it's all done through him. We're not selling the finance, you see. Deep in thought. No, what I was just trying to explain to Wayne there was that. So I've just spoken to the finance chap, and he's going to come and view this at 2. He wants to put £10,000 deposit down and finance the rest. So I was just trying to work out how it works, and this is going to be our first deal on finance. So we're not regulated by the FCA, so we have to have an individual broker working on our behalf, sort of thing. We can't accept finance, we can't arrange it or anything like that. So so we'll just take a £500 deposit to hold the car, take it off the market, and then he'll notify the finance company, the finance broker, and then we'll take a deposit off him for I think about £10,000 or £9.5 grand. Once he's paid his 500 costs today, if he wants it, and then the finance will be paid out to us by Friday. What are we now? We're Wednesday, so Friday, so quite quick. First time we've done a finance deal. Well, we haven't done any deal yet, but potentially a deal. So Wayne and I are just making sure this car is faultless, aren't we, Wayne?
Yes, we are. Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
We want it to sell.
We want it to sell. So this puppy is going to get bloody sold today.
Hopefully.
Seatbelt. That's one thing I need to try and talk to him about. We'll get it done. Hopefully by Friday if he buys it. Right, polish. We're going to put a little coat of polish on this so she's shining beautifully. Ladies. Right, Wayne and I are done and dusted with this Q7. It is looking fantastic. I can't even see a blemish in it because we managed to get pretty much everything out. And giving it a polish. Actually, the wheels could do with a bit of a blackening up or something, but I don't really like the look of bright black shiny wheels. I don't know, it looks just a bit too fake, but anyway, look at that. Now, I mean, if he's in the market for a Q7, that is a lovely example.
I need to get some meat.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Right, Wayne, coffee's up.
Oh, thank you. Do you want your donut?
Yeah, I'll have a donut. Yeah, I'll go and get the donuts if you like.
Donut?
Yeah, I'll go have it. Have they got jam in them?
I think so.
Have they?
I think so. I think they're jam donuts. I think. A nice jam donut.
Beautiful. Where'd you get these from?
Tesco's.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, a little bugger.
Are they nice?
No, Wayne, I'm wondering if we, you see the Audi?
Yeah.
I wonder if we spin it round, have its nose at the entrance, big sort of fanfare. I don't think it looks good when it's parked like that when the customers come.
Oh no, it's better than point it.
Point it out.
We're going to keep it down the
Out
bottom.
the forecourt.
Or are you going to put it up the top? Bottom?
No, I'm going to keep it down the bottom, but I'll spin it round and have it poking, its nose poking out, so it's ready to go. Ready to be driven. and bloody sold. You all right, Wayne?
I'm fine.
Good.
Oh, they're really nice, aren't they? Loads of jam.
Yeah.
And
How many did you get? Oh, there's another 3 there.
Oh, have a second.
No, I'm all right, thanks, Wayne.
I'm not taking them
I've
out.
got to look after myself these days.
All we want is a bit of sunshine.
Yeah. And a sail. Sunshine and a sail. That'd be nice.
Let's hope it sells today.
Yeah.
I don't think they can fold it.
You don't think what?
I don't think they'll fold it.
No.
I mean, it looks so nice.
Right. It's Wednesday afternoon and early evening. 3:33 to be precise. And these chaps haven't arrived yet. And they were supposed to come between 2 and 3. And I've tried calling them and I haven't been able to get through. So I'm going to hang on a bit longer. I will be mightily pissed off if I don't receive even a bloody phone call to say that they're not coming after everything we've done today. And all the time we spent getting the finance sorted out, and I just hope they're just delayed slightly in traffic. So my hopes are still high, but they're dwindling slightly. And yes, I don't want to have a complete wasted day. Well, it won't be a wasted day as such, but it would be, because the car's now looking fantastic, but it will just be a real pain in the arse. Anyway, it's 3:34, so I'll keep you updated. Laters. Right, 4:30, and it's pretty much dark outside, so fat chance these buggers aren't coming today. I've left I tried to phone them and I've sent them a text message. They're very kindly saying, just wanted to see if you guys are coming today. If not a problem, but if you could possibly let me know, and then we can rearrange a viewing some other time. So I wasn't too snotty or anything like that, and I haven't received anything. So it's 4:30. So yeah, I kind of won't repeat what's going on in my head at the moment. But anyway, while I've been waiting, I photographed the ST earlier on, and let me show you what I've done. So there's the ST, and I think the back end looks much better, more appealing, more sexy, more fun than the front end. So I'm using the back end as my main shot. So then I thought I photographed it here, and you see our office here and car there and whatnot. So I wanted it to be by itself somewhere lovely. So I then got the AI involved, and this is what it did, which I'm quite pleased about. That's quite nice. So again, on a gravel, nothing too flash or ridiculous or fake looking, but a nice countryside background and a nice gravel foreground. So I think that looks really nice. So that little chap's going on Auto Trader now, updating all the images, and let's see what happens. Yeah, let's see what happens, but hopefully that will sell quickly now, or get a lot more interest than it did before, because I think that gold, as you all said and saw, was probably a bit of a turn off, and I think you're absolutely right, but it's looking pretty hot now, I think. I think you'll agree as well. Right, I'm going to give these chaps another 30 minutes, and then I think I'm going to go for a pint. Unfortunately, it's not a celebratory pint. It's just a pint. But never mind. These things happen, and we mustn't get ourselves wound up about it too bloody much. Right, latest chaps. Bye. Good evening, chaps. It's Wednesday evening, and Wednesday evening is cooking evening. So unfortunately, I haven't got the kids round this evening. I invited Michelle around because I'm going to cook something rather special. She's moving house. She's got so much stuff going on up here. And anyway, it didn't quite work for this evening. But anyway, I'm cooking, and whatever I'm cooking and I'm saving it for tomorrow. But tonight, I am cooking. Wait for it. Marry Me Chicken. But we're not calling this Marry Me Chicken. We're calling it Fuck Me Chicken, because fuck me, I've had a shit day today. And it's been utterly bollocks. So all that hard work we did today came to fuck all so far. So Fuck Me Chicken is what we're cooking tonight. Marry Me Chicken, basically, is a dish that is so delicious that if you give it to your husband, your wife, your cousin, your stepmother, we won't go any further. Basically, it's like, please marry me. It's absolutely delicious. So please cook this for your loved one, whoever it is. And thank God I don't have the children here this evening. Unfortunately, Michelle's not here tonight. But I'm going to cook you Fuck Me Chicken. And boy, it's going to be delicious. So before I do that, though, I thought I'd just give you a little bit of an update what happened after we spoke last. And we had a message from the chap who was going to come and view the Q7 at about 7:30 this evening. And he said, I'm terribly sorry, Sam, but we decided to go for a car that was a slightly higher value than the £27,500 Q7 that you have for sale, that we want to have on finance. So I haven't responded yet. I'm just trying to figure out what I say to respond, but it'll be lovely and pleasant. It'll be gorgeous and everything. So anyway, that's happened. I've done my Morrison's shop, which always makes me happy. Picked up all my essentials, which makes me even happier and makes the whole week happier. And anyway, so tonight is Fuck Me Chicken. So fuck me, it's been a horrible day, and fuck me, let's get cracking. Right, before we get cracking, I thought I'd show you how the beer is this evening, because I thought we were ready for bottling this evening. Or, no, not this evening, but this week, or at some point this week. Oh. And, but the fermentation, well, a sign of fermentation, which is this thing bubbling away, which has stopped bubbling. So the yeast, so there's no air sort of being released by yeast sort of thing, has stopped. But that doesn't necessarily mean fermentation has stopped. And also the beer in here needs to clear. So I'm going to pour a little bit of beer and I'm going to show you how it is. And this is after a week. So we're now 11 days after putting it to bed for fermentation. Anyway, have a look at this. Right, so I kind of got a pint glass between my legs here, and go on you, go on. So you can see it's looking fantastic, but it's slightly cloudy, which is absolutely fine. It's to be expected, but this needs to sit a little bit longer and just to clear a bit further. But that's without any carbonation, so it's looking nice. Well, we're a bit premature testing this, to be honest, and getting a true flavour of the whole thing, but bugger me, that is bloody delicious. I mean, a little hazy at the moment, not a problem, that'll all clear. So basically we're looking at that sort of colour, but completely clear. She's fruity. I can taste flowers, I can taste boot polish, and I can taste a hint of mother-in-law's undercarriage. But other than that, she's absolutely beautiful. Lovely. So that's going to crack on there for, I think, probably another few days before I can bottle it. But otherwise, it won't be clear. So anyway, back to the cooking and fuck me chicken. So let me show you what we're cooking tonight. Right. So in a nutshell, we're going to paste these. These are chicken breasts. I've got 3 of them. I've sliced them in half. So I've got 6, well, it looks like 6 chicken breasts, but they're sliced in half. Flour, we're going to put those in the flour. We're going to cook those on the in the pan, and then we're going to start making a lovely creamy sauce. We've got double cream, we've got garlic, and we've got this is what is going to create the flavour. We've got sun-dried tomatoes with oil in it, and we've got cheese, and we've got basil, and we're going to probably chuck it all on top of a bit of linguine. Thyme, oregano, and we need chili flakes. Where are you, chili flakes? Chili flakes. So we're going to chuck these puppies in there as well. I will put all of this in the description so you can follow along as you like or whatever you want to do. But if I remember, but if I don't remember, just remind me and I'll whack them in. Right, so we're going to coat these in some Q7 fuckery here, flour it all up, and we're going to get all the chaps nicely floured like that. And just put them in a plate, let them rest. You're not going to say a thing. Nothing's going to hurt you. And not yet anyway. And, oh, cripes. You know what I've just seen? I've just seen a lesbian tea bag. That is a lesbian tea bag. And, right, do all of that to all of your chicken breasts. Get them nicely coated in some lovely flour, and we're going to fry those mothers up very shortly. Well, while I was at Morrison's today, I picked up a new pan. Look at that. What a cracker. Now, all my other stuff's pans are shallow. They're not quite the right size. They just don't work for me. And so I picked up a new one. It was about £28. And I tell you what, YouTube has covered the costs of this. So all you lovely chaps watching this, I think I've just about got about 2 or 3 pennies. This is another thing I bought from Morrison's today, was the measuring jug. 75p, £28 for that. And I think I've slightly overspent from what YouTube has paid me so far. So anyway, keep watching, subscribe, and anyway, we might be able to upgrade to some bigger and better gear. You just never know. But yes, thank you, YouTube, and thank you all. Right, we're going to season these chaps with salt and pep. Give them a good old dousing. Oh, they all feel funny. There's something about these chaps that feel funny. A bit more salt. I can't do pep whilst holding the camera, so I'll pep it in a second. Right, that's all salt and pepped, and I've made even more mess. And the cleaner's going to have a right old fiasco tomorrow. Jean coming in tomorrow. What a lovely name for a cleaner. Hi, Jean. And these are going to go in there. Well, actually, on there. Butter in. Let's get the butter in. Come on. Come on. There we go. Butter in. Let that sizzle in the new lovely pan. Oh, lovely. And then these chaps are going to go in, and we're going to brown those nicely. Right, let's not let that butter burn. So we can't let the butter burn. Big golden rule. Let's put that chicken. Oh, I'd like to hear a sizzle there. Maybe I put it in a little bit prematurely, but go on. sizzle away. Go on. Oh, that's not like a wart in the thing. It's just that bit there. Don't worry. It's like a growth in the chicken. It's absolutely fine. Well, while that's cooking away, I'm going to try and sort this bloody mess out, because I'm going to put those chaps on here, and or on a clean plate, and then let them rest, and crack on with the other gear. You know, it's times like this that, you know, when you've had a really shit day and buggers piss you around, if you can take your mind off the day's work, enjoy yourself, get home, settle down, have a cup of tea, have a bottle of beer, get a recipe in front of you, and cook something bloody delicious, I tell you what, that just takes all the worries away. Gone. And I tell you what, I love cooking something after a day, and because I love having a pint, and I love cooking something because everything just disappears, and I can forget about everything at work. All those customers that don't appear, or things that haven't gone right, or if you've got problems with finances or whatever it is. If you can cook at home and put some music on, have a beer, have a glass of wine, whatever you want to do, it's a bloody good way to just switch off. It really is, because you're focused on this and making this wonderful, just like a fuck me chicken. So if you can, just do that. Okay, so let's not burn these puppies. That is probably perfect on each side. Oh, hang on, come on you, this way, won't harm you. Well, while the chicken's going off, I've got all sorts of noise going on in the back here. Now, I live in a tiny little cottage in the middle of absolutely nowhere. I've got absolutely no neighbours, and I've had mice, rat issues here, and I've had the pest man in. He's killed everything, and the house has stunk for like 2 or 3 days. But I have a couple of things that are living in this house, behind the walls and stuff like that, and they are not mice, and they are not rats. They are probably squirrels or badgers. Now, the sounds that they make, now you can probably hear that that's all crackling away, but you can't hear these chaps because they are having a fucking party. It's unbelievable, the noise. I'll try and... Oh, can you hear that? No, you can't, maybe. I have to sort of get a microphone and point it in the right direction. But gosh, these chaps. Anyway, you get used to it. Living in the country, you get used to it. You townies will be petrified if you came to my house. But they are all over the bloody place. Anyway, I'm going into a quieter room. No, we can't hear them here. No, they're not in this room. They're in the kitchen because they can smell the fuck me chicken. Anyway. Right, these chaps are done, and look at that. So they're nicely browned on each side. That's how you want the little mothers, and just transfer them onto a plate without flour and all that bollocks on it, and just put them on there and let them rest, because now we are going to start the sauce in there and keep all this stuff in it. Don't wash it up. Oh, did you hear that? Shit the bed. What is that? Okay. That's my microphone. Unbelievable. Do I open that or not? Oh, fuck me. Oh, that's the oh. Sweet Jesus. sweet bloody mother of God. Well, there are things living in my house, and you just have to get used to it. But yeah, they're at it again. Anyway, back to the fuck me chicken. So chicken is there, all done and dusted, lovely, and let's start the sauce. Right, with the hob nice and roasty, let's get that on, and then we're gonna add the garlic, freshly chopped, obviously, earlier on, and we're gonna just shimmy those little chaps around. They should be sizzling. They will sizzle in a second, but don't cook those too much. Don't let them go too brown. We just want to get the aroma out of them, and then we're going to add some stock. I'm just going to add a little bit of these chaps in here. And it's got a little bit of oil in it as well, so that oil will help them a little bit, maybe a little bit more. Go on you. Go on, in you go. Meet your friends. Make friends. Have happy times. Okay, just before your garlic is about to burn, or you think it's about to burn, and everything's just browning or just coming along nicely, add some chicken stock, which we have here, of course, was something I prepared earlier. And then, as we say in the trade, you just need to deglaze the pan. Deglaze it. Right, so that's deglazing nicely. So I'm going to now add some double cream. So that's about 300 millilitres. So I'm probably going to put 2/3. I could put the whole bloody lot in, but I'm going to put 2/3 in to start with and just see what. Actually, fuck it. I'm just going to put the whole lot in. That's it. It's all gone in. Right, I don't really want that bubbling as such, so I'm going to put the parmesan in at this stage as well. Parmesan, don't forget, it's all in the description, so you need to worry. I've got you covered. And say just on low heat. Don't crank this up. Don't let it boil, otherwise you'll be in all sorts of trouble. Just low heat, parmesan in. That should be right as rain. Right, now's a great time to pinch of salt, add a pinch of salt, and some pep. Well, before we add the chicken, I'm going to add, we've got the oregano, chili flakes, oh, fuck me, time. And I'm going to add a teaspoon. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, bollocks. Right, we don't need a teaspoon. We don't need to measure this shit. It's just like whatever you feel is right. So that was the oregano, some bloody thyme, and chili flakes, if you want to. Oh, fuck me. And then whisk that chap in. And finally, the sun-dried tomatoes. Now this is what, as I said earlier, gives it the flavour. Right, the chicken is ready to go in there, but before I put the chicken in there, everything, all the gears in there, and that's tasting beautiful. Just be careful. If you don't like chili flakes, don't put too many in because it makes it hot. So, pasta, boiling water. Right, so with pasta, so many people make this bloody mistake. It needs to be as salty as the sea, and it needs to be as rough as the sea as well. So get that mother salty and make it boil like buggery. So, and then put your pasta in there. It will soften, and then you can maybe put the lid on. Like there we go. There you go, softened already. Well, it's now decision time. So you've either got the option of having a piece of chicken like that in your pasta, or you can cut it up into goujons. So you can slice it. I think I'm going to slice it tonight. So I've got 12 minutes to decide. That's cooking, and that's going to be 10 to 12 minutes. I'm going to goujon all of those chaps. Yes, I am, because I like small bits. Right, we're bloody cooking now. So there's the sauce. I've actually chopped all that chicken up just because I quite like it that way. I think everything just feels a bit moist, more moist. And I like my chicken moist. I'm just going to whack all that in there. Right, we're rounding the final furlong here, and that is all looking absolutely fantastic. I'm not quite sure this is cooked yet, but fuck me. And I thought, hang on. If you throw pasta at a wall, it's supposed to stick, and then it's done, but that's not really working here. Hang on, let me taste this. No, it's not done. Right, I think we're ready now. So a little bit of pasta. Come on, chaps. This way. Here we go. Touch you and then throw you. Oh, fuck me, Jesus Christ! Ugh. And of course I can't pick it up. She's done. She's fucking done. Right, pasta off. And we're ready to rock and roll. Pasta with the chicken. Let's go. Right, after you've drained the pasta, just a tickle of olive oil. Mix it round so it doesn't stick. Otherwise it will just go nasty and gunky. And then we're going to plate up. Oh, we should probably just like do that sort of twisty thing, which all the fancy people do, but you know, what's on court, we just get the bugger served. So just get your chicken on. Oh, I tell you what, this chicken sauce and everything is absolutely looking fantastic. And just to finish it off, you have to have some basil. We're just dropping. I would just put a bit more basil on. That looks nice. Perfecto. Oh, wowzers, chap. So there you go. A plate of fuck me chicken. Supposed to be marry me chicken, because whoever eats that is either going to fuck you or marry you, or whatever you want to do. But be careful who you serve it to, because it is pretty bloody delicious. I mean, look at that. What a dish. I thought my lamb was my favourite, but this is quick, easy, simple. Any chap can do it. Any lady can do it. Serve it to your mothers. Serve it to your partners. It's an absolute cracker. Ladies. Oh, hang on a second. And I hope you chaps are having a lovely Wednesday evening too. Ladies. Well, good afternoon. It's Thursday afternoon, and I've had a bit of a slow, lazy day today. Still trying to get over this bloody Audi chap. I had a call from the finance company today, and apparently the finance chaps managed to get hold of him, and he decided to go and buy a more expensive Audi from Audi main dealer. So it would have just been nice to have been told that he wasn't coming, because I changed all the plans with the kids and everything around that. I even postponed another test drive on the Freelander to today because of that. And the chap who was going to come and test drive the Freelander messaged to say that he can't make it today. He'll be in touch when he can. I mean, it's just non-stop. So that's the grey Qashqai, the chap inquired, wants to come and see it, not heard a bean from him, although we followed him up. The Mini woman, she really wants to come and drive the car, chased her up, not a bean back. The Audi, we'll say no more about the Audi chap, he's dead and buried and gone. What else was there? There was the Discovery Sport, got test driven, and the guy saying he loves the car, he's just going to have a think about it. All followed up, all really nicely, all really nicely done, but we're just not getting these bloody customers over the line, or there's something missing, pulling them in and getting them to buy these cars. Something missing. I need to figure out what it is. I mean, there's, deposits are one thing, but you don't want to be too pushy and insisting people want to pay up deposits. I don't see the point in refundable deposits. Right, I'll pay a deposit for the car. It's £100, but I know I'm going to get that £100 back. I can still cancel. I don't see how it. Maybe it's the whole parting with money thing, the psychological thing that helps with the deposit side of things, even if it is refundable. So maybe we could try that. But yeah. Anyway. So I had a day at home today, and I didn't go into the office. I had sat in front of the fire. It's been a crappy old day, and did some emails. And our new website's being done through DealerKit, because you get a free website when you sign up to DealerKit. So that's all been looking fantastic at the moment, and we just need to make some adjustments here and there. And of course, everything on DealerKit, you upload it once, it goes to the website, goes to Auto Trader, goes to Motors, and you only have to do it once. So that is a huge relief. So I was going through all of that and just having a nice little pottery time at home, really. So a bit of a quiet day on the cars, but a bit of admin and productive admin, I think. But I'm here in the car park waiting to pick up Ted, and I've got the kids tonight, so I will see you chaps tomorrow. No cooking tonight, we did that last night. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully a brighter, better day, more productive, more customers, more inquiries. Laters. Right, morning, comrades. Well, the customer saga bloody continues. So last night we had a call from we had a lead through Motors actually, and that was on the Skoda Kodiaq, and the chap said, "Look, I'm 2 meters tall, so bloody tall fellow." And he said, "The Kodiaq is the perfect car for me, and I see you've got one, and I'd like to come down and buy it." Those were his exact words. And I went, "Brilliant. Why don't you head down to Devon and come and buy the car?" And he said, "Yes, I think I might do." And then, and I said, "We're in Totnes." And he said, "Right, I'll give you a call back shortly when I can arrange a lift to get down to you." So I didn't hear anything from him. So I gave him a quick nudge this morning, and he said, yes, I've been meaning to give you a call. Now you're just a little bit too far away, so I think I'm going to leave it for now. A bit too far away. And I almost felt like saying that I'll bring the bloody car up to you. Which, I guess that's an option. I'm wondering if we take the bloody mountain to Mohammed and take these cars to people. I know we've got the whole distance selling thing to get round, but there's a bit of paperwork we can get customers to sign. But I reckon we could have got a few more cars over the line if we take the car to the customer to test drive and then do the deal on the spot. It's an option. I need to have a look at where we stand when things go wrong and the issues, if anything happens to the car, how we sort it out. But I'm sure we can get round that, and I'm sure other people get round that. But take the bloody mountain to bloody Mohammed and get cars bloody sold because they're hanging around too bloody long. So yeah, anyway. We've had another inquiry. We've got bloody leads coming out of our frickin' ears at the moment, and nothing shifting. So we've got, talks with another chap who likes the grey Qashqai, and he's just asking some questions. He's, MPG and all that sort of stuff, and he's looking for a car to go up and down to London in. And I said, well, that's absolutely fine for that. It's perfectly comfortable, very good car, 44,000 miles. And all that stuff, great condition, warranty options and some upgrade options. And with every upgrade, you get a free tank of fuel as well. So I'll hook the punters in. So he's got a Part X, a Vauxhall Insignia or something like that, which is actually, the data on that is pretty bloody good for down here. Auto Trader's data, whether we rely on that at all or not, I don't know. But he's got a Part X, the Insignia, but he thinks that the head gasket's gone. So it's going to be worth pretty much sweet FA if that's the case, but take it off his hands to get the sale. So I'm just in talks with him, so we'll see how that goes, but I'm not really, a bit disheartened, to be honest, with all these leads, all the money we're spending on advertising and getting the customers in, and then not getting them over the line. So really need to put my thinking cap on how we make this better for people, whether we do take the cars to them. Let me know what you think. If you were a chap wanting a car and we said, we'll bring it to you, depending on where you are. I don't see a problem with charging a bit of mileage for it, because at the end of the day, if they were going to buy it, they'd have to come down here and spend the money on the fuel. So whether we charge a bit of mileage and if they buy it as a sweetener, refund that. Little things here and there. Anyway, in the office doing some bits and bobs. Again, Michelle's not here, still moving bloody house. I've got to follow up the Freelander chap, get him on board and get him test driving that Freelander and get that bugger sold. Anyway, laters. Well, good evening. It's Friday night, and I've left the office and I have decided to go for a pint. It's Friday night and I'm at the Church House in Harberton, actually, one of my favourites, absolutely cracking pub. So I'm going to have a quick pint here and then head home and start cooking again. Seem bloody cooking all the time, and I'm sorry if that cook-off went on a little bit too long. You probably all got thoroughly pissed off, so let me know if that was just a little bit too long-winded, and we'll do I don't know, beans on toast next week or something like that. Anyway, well, I'm going to call it a week this week. It was such a shame. This week got off to such a good start. I was so excited. We had leads coming in left, right and centre. I think we had 6 cars, I counted, that we had leads on, all individual leads on 6 individual cars. And I thought, cripes alive, if we sell all those 6, wowzers, what a week. But obviously I never thought that was going to happen in the first place. But it's extraordinary that all bar one of those leads have just vanished. They've just disappeared. It's hires is available. I'm really interested. Can I come and have a look? Yes, of course you can. When would you like to come? Nothing back. Completely gone. And I don't know what it is about this industry where consumers, customers, feel it's okay to do that in the car trade, because I have been in the retail industry for well over 10 years and this never happened before. Never, ever happened. People would always let you know if they couldn't turn up, or they would always respond to an email. But in this car industry, It ain't like that at all. And people seem to feel it's absolutely fine to ignore you. So I am learning that I'm learning to be ignored. And I don't like being ignored, but I'm going to have to put up with it, I think. Or hook 'em in. Hook 'em in with some clever little way that means that they will never ignore me. So I've got a lot of thinking to do, and try and think back to my furniture days as to what I used to do to hook people in. And by God, I hook people in. So maybe I need to apply a lot of that to this industry, or maybe just people generally feel that they can do that to car traders. Let me know what you think, but it seems a little bit different. But yeah, I thought we got off to a cracking week, lots of leads. I thought it was going to be an absolute belter. It was lovely to have Wayne come and help with the Audi. And I'm just sorry, Wayne, if you're watching this, that didn't really come through, but hey ho. But we got the Q7 looking shipshape and fantastic. So if any of you chaps out there is looking for a Q7, I've got an absolute belter here, ready to go. I've got lots of cars ready to go. So any of you want a car, let me know. And then we've got the issue of I was thinking about, do we take cars to people? Do we take them to deliver them? Well, take the car to people to test drive, and then if needs be, leave it with them, and then fuck it, find my own way back. I don't care. And if they don't want it, then I'll, they'll be charged a bit of a fee to do that. I guess a little bit like a deposit. So pay 150 quid, which reserves the car. I'll bring it up to you. If you buy the car, I'll refund it. If you don't buy the car, I'll refund your 150 quid, but I'll actually refund probably 100 quid and save the 50 quid for my fuel and time, what have you. So I don't know. We'll see. But a bit of a frustrating week in the end. But we'll see what happens next week. But I hope you enjoyed this week, and I really look forward to seeing you next week and see what bloody happens. I mean, who knows what's going to happen? But I'll catch you later. Take care. Bye.